week. So the first film study of the day, of the week, we are going to the Raiders at the Bengals, and I want to watch Joe Burrow's highlights. So once again, watch this man sling around the ball. We already have big believability in Joe Burrow. Obviously, over his last two games, his final two games of the regular season, almost immaculate. Truly immaculate, not almost immaculate. And then absolutely getting it done here. But I also do want to focus on this Bengals defense. This is something that we've been kind of tracking over the last couple of weeks here. This Bengals defense truly locking it up when it matters. So whenever the Raiders got into the red zone, the Raiders settled for field goals basically the entire game. I think they scored one touchdown. They got one touchdown. Every other points were coming from field goals. So once again, Bengals defense locking up, and we'll truly see, were they locking up, or was it just Derek Carr being bad? We'll talk all that through. But let's start here with Joey B's highlights and get us, pumped up and jazzed up on this Bengals team. So here we go. Joe Burrow highlights, 2 minutes, 43-second highlight package of what Joey B put on tape at his first official playoff game at home for the Bengals, which he secured the win in. So here we go. Joey B still looking as good as he was looking in the regular season. A little bit of a noticeably drop-off passing-wise because of the pressure, because it is the playoffs. Let's see what Joe Burrow was slinging this week. So here we go. First play up, throwing on the run. Jamar Chase coming back, and this was once again fantastic by Joe Burrow and Zach Taylor, getting Jamar Chase involved offensively early and often, folks. First drive. Is this their first play? Let me go here. Joe Burrow incomplete to Jamar Chase. So the very first play was incomplete to Jamar Chase. The second play, once again, going back to Jamar Chase on 2nd and 10, and this time a completion. So yeah, right from the get-go, getting Jamar Chase involved, and oh no, he had an incompletion. Oh no, what are we supposed to stop throwing to Jamar Chase? Of course not. Next play, going right back at it. First down pickup, 11 yards. Bango. Fantastic, great scheme here by Zach Taylor, and well done by Joey B just to get his playmakers involved. Once again, counterpoint to what the Eagles did not get Devontae Smith involved, their best wide receiver. So they didn't scheme for him. That's a little bit on Nick Sirianni and the coaching staff, but also Jalen Hurts just not taking those shots. It wasn't like he was double covered all game long. He was open, usually single covered, with the corner on him, backing off like 5-7 yards. So it wasn't like they were pressing Devontae Smith at the line of scrimmage, and he just was not getting open here. So this is big time great here. I know it may not sound or look like it's that impactful, but comparing it to other teams that kind of have similar pieces optically, and they don't get it done, and then we see them get blown out in the playoffs. I mean, yeah, it really could just be that simple and easy to spot like it is right here. So the fact that they were just getting Jamar Chase involved, that's big time great. Get that man involved early and often, so when you need him, if you need him late in the game, he's good to go. And speak of the devil, another throw here to Jamar Chase, and this one is fantastic. Little bit of an out route all the way up to the right sideline, and there it is. Bango on the money. 2nd and 7. Joe Burrow puts it on him, and that's an easy catch. Next play up, it's a setup screen here. And this one breaks big, goes all the way. Joe Mixon truly showing that he deserves to be an A1 Tier 1 running back category, which we have elevated him into this season. I want to say it was around maybe week 7, 8, 9, somewhere around there. We're like, yeah, Joe Mixon, he's the top of the top, folks. Obviously, Derrick Henry's the top of the top of the top, but there's still, A1 Tier 1 running backs. Obviously, Jonathan Taylor, Joe Mixon, like we said, Derrick Henry, he's the best of the best. So, it is, a small group, but we do believe Joe Mixon has earned the right to be talked about in A1 Tier 1 running back category, and he got it done right here. Screen game, fantastic. Going deep to Jamar Chase, then going the screen game, keeping the Raiders defense on their toes, and then we get Joe Burrow in the red zone on 3rd and goal, clutch as heck, bango, going to his big old tight end right there, and that's a touchdown at the front of the end zone. Throwing the ball, fantastic here by the tight end here to box out the defenders, and then well done by Joe Burrow to put it, out in front of the tight end for him to go get it, and that's an easy score right there on 3rd and goal. The Raiders had to settle for field goals the entire game. Joe Burrow first drive says, I'm getting Jamar Chase involved, and I'm getting my team 7 11 points and putting the pressure on the Raiders, and that's exactly what they did. We've got a 10-3 lead here in the second quarter. Joe Burrow going to Jamar Chase, not the best thrown ball, little bit of a back shoulder. We get Jamar Chase, maybe a little bit of a push off, but still testing these corners, testing the defense all throughout the game. That was the biggest mistake the Eagles made, not testing the defense right from the get-go. They try to do the screen, try to do the read options right off the rip, but it was not working. You got to open it up downfield. And once again here, Joe Burrow, man, oh man, what an absolute strike here down the middle of the field. Boom, boom, boom. Big time to his tight end right there. CJ Uzama, big time catch right there. Fantastic accuracy with the ball as well, putting it right in stride where only the receiver could go and get it. And then we get the infamous whistle play right here. Really interesting. Let me see where, let me listen in on this. You guys won't be able to hear this. But I want to see where they put the whistle, because I do believe NBC on the replay of it after coming out from commercial break, if you want to get conspiratorial, I do believe they moved the whistle sound a little bit. I don't know if that's confirmed or anything. I doubt they would ever confirm it, but I heard two whistles, two sounding different times. So let me quickly see where they put the whistle on this play. All right, that seems to be the original whistle. All right, so the infamous, play right here, Joe Burrow throwing on the run on another 3rd and 4 in the red zone, keeping the play alive to the very last second, and then just throwing it up there to Tyler Boyd for the touchdown. Looked a little bit, Josh Allen-esque, rolling out to the right, waiting to the very last second. I mean, look at Joe Burrow's foot right here. This is the absolute last second he could even throw this ball. It's such last second that the ref was like, oh, I think this is actually out of bounds. He could not believe what Joe Burrow was doing here on the sideline. He was like, he did not step out of bounds? I blew the whistle. I may get fired after this game because of the big controversial call. I wasn't even owning up to my own whistle. That's how much, Joe Burrow confused me. Joe Burrow's so good, he's making refs lose their jobs because what he's doing is just so wild and just unseen before. Is that good to say that we're seeing things that we have not seen before from the quarterback position by Joe Burrow? I don't think so, because we do get good Josh Allen plays, but still, the man's getting it done, folks, okay? That's the overall takeaway right here. Joe Burrow is getting it absolutely done here. Throws a beauty right there on the sideline. It was open. He didn't force anything, and that's the touchdown right there. 3rd and 4 in the red zone. He still could have picked up the first down. This wasn't 3rd and goal, but it's still 3rd and 4 in the red zone. That's clutch as heck. Another clutch red zone 3rd down. Let's get the points here. And it's just amazing what Joe Burrow has done coming off the injury in only his 2nd year. This is super impressive, folks. So gosh dang impressive. And once again, just so unfortunate that they have to go against Derrick Henry next week, because I would love to see this Bengals team get to a championship game, AFC championship game. I need to see the King back in an AFC championship game, and I would love for Joe Burrow and Derrick Henry to both have rings at the end of their career. Unfortunately, only one can, compete for the ring potentially, because they do face up this weekend. So truly unfortunate here, but Joe Burrow, man, oh man, what a start to your playoff career. And then here we go, 3rd quarter, where the Raiders made it a little bit of a game, 1-possession game. They go to Jamar Chase on a nice slant, going to Jamar Chase again, still only up 1 possession in the 4th quarter. Fantastic on the sideline, picking up the first down again. Here we go again, Jamar Chase wide open at the first down marker, keeping the time moving, keeping the ball moving, keeping the drive alive. Another first down right here. I don't know why this Raiders team is giving up, playing so far off the ball right here. Once again, later in the 4th quarter, still a 7-point game, just looking to get kind of another first down here to pick it up. Unfortunately, Joe Burrow dinks and dunks it on 3rd and 11. That's probably his worst throw right there on 3rd and 11, dinking and dunking. Let's quickly, I think we can bring this one up quickly right here to see if that was the right decision or if he was just playing it safe. It's 3rd and 11, 2 minutes left in the game. You're up 7 already. You just want to kind of, get out of here with the win. So we understand it. So he doesn't want to force anything. But let's see, was there anything open here? He dinked and dunked it to the running back out of the backfield, and everything was really well covered down the field. You could have tried to force it to Jamar Chase right here, but they're kind of defending that decently. So yeah, fantastic by Joe Burrow, not trying to play hero ball on 3rd and 11. One more first down, the game's basically over. The Raiders don't have that chance, that opportunity to come back, and Joe Burrow just makes the right decision. So level-headed throughout this entire game. The pressure, the moment never got too big for him, and he was still slinging the ball around to his absolute best playmakers that he has on the team, and all that is a recipe for success. As we see, the Bengals get the win 26-19. So just so gosh dang impressive here Joe Burrow was, and we got to give him a lot of credit. This is going to be a tough game to call this week, and I'm already dreading talking about it, predicting the spread. I don't even want to predict the spread because I don't even want to be disrespectful to either of these players because they're so gosh dang good, Joe Burrow and Derrick Henry. So man, oh man, I'm not really looking forward to tomorrow, folks. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't even want to talk about this game. I really wish it was Bills, Bengals, Chiefs, Titans, or any of the combination of those. Just because I would like to see Bengals and Titans in the AFC Championship game. I don't want to see this meeting and these two players, unfortunately, maybe not get the chance to play next week, man. Okay. Oh, man. Joe Burrow, folks, so great. So gosh dang great. Respect the dude. Respect the kid. Comeback player of the year. Absolutely 100%. That's already wrapped up. The man's fantastic. All right, then the other thing I want to do quickly right here is just look at this Bengals defense. Why did all these drives stall for the Raiders? Was it just them not getting it done? Was it Derek Carr being unclutched like we know Derek Carr is? Or was it truly this Bengals defense locking it up when they need to? So, let's take the kind of third downs, the last drives in these field goal drives to see how they locked it up. So let's start right here. Let's go to 2nd and 5 right here after a penalty. 2nd and 5. Let's see what the Raiders can do. They're going to run the ball right here on this play on 2nd and 5, and they're at the Bengals 30-yard line. This drive results in a field goal attempt and a field goal gain, and this is the first drive of the game. So first on 2nd and 5, they run the ball. It picks up 2 yards, sets up 3rd and 3. Now here we go, Bengals. Do they lock up on 3rd and 3? We're going to take this one from the all-22. We're not going to focus in too much on accuracy by Derek Carr. We're just going to see, is this Bengals team covering very well on third clutch down? So here we go. Bengals on 3rd and 3. Derek Carr so far really nowhere open. You got it down the field right here. This is starting to become open. Derek Carr rolling out to the right here and just underthrows the ball. And once again, a great recovery here by this Bengals corner who kind of got beat. This is decently open here by the Raiders receiver who Derek Carr threw to, but the little bit of the underthrow right there and the ability to kind of catch up after being burned right there, that's real well done by this Bengals defense locking up. And yes, the Bengals, they do kind of give up the big plays. Throughout this game, they were kind of giving up big plays on these drives. Next field goal drive, they gave up a big 35-yard run to set them basically in Bengals territory. On a touchdown drive, they had a big 25-yard run to set them up into the Bengals 34-yard line. Another field goal drive, they give up a big play here, big 16-yard pass. It's a little bit of a big play right there. And then on this fourth quarter field goal drive, we get a big 13-yard pass. No, big 26-yard pass from the Raiders' 44-yard line, getting them to the Bengals' 30-yard line. So they do give up some big plays here and there. But once again, the Bengals defense locks up in the red zone. When you approach really kind of from the 30 to the goal line, that's when the Bengals truly lock it in and lock it up. And that's fine. I've got no problem with you kind of gambling a little bit. So you do give up the big play here to set the opposing team into some, decent field position in your territory now. But the ability to lock it up, folks, defense wins championships right on the goal line, folks. We've seen it before. Russell Wilson throwing the interception on the goal line. Yes, they gave up big plays and all that, but the Patriots defense locked up when they needed to. And this is kind of what we saw from the Bengals all game long here against the Raiders. So we just saw right here, they have to settle for the field goal. Let's go to another field goal drive right here. Here we go. They get inside the Bengals 12-yard line. Let's take it here. 1st and 10 from the Bengals 12. Let's see how they lock it up. Here we go. Derek Carr under center. We get motion man. They're going to run this ball, and the run gets about maybe 2 yards right there. Sets up 2nd and 8 from the 10-yard line. Once again, Bengals defense. Can they lock it up here in the red zone? Here we go. Derek Carr dropping back the pass, and just look at this. Everything so well covered. Derek Carr stepping up, throwing over the middle, and that's just incomplete because the defense is right on the receiver. No chance to fit that ball in. That sets up 3rd and 8. Can they do it again, or was that 2nd and 8 just a little bit of a fluke here? Here we go, 3rd and 8. Derek Carr in the shotgun here. Everything locked up beautifully. He has to dump it down to the check down route, and that couldn't even be caught because the defense is barreling down and putting the pressure on the back Or that's Zay Jones right there, number 1. So just unfortunate there. Great job locking up defensively by the Bengals defense. They force the Raiders to a field goal attempt. Alrighty, now this is the Raiders touchdown. Let's look at how this happened. How did they give up a touchdown here to the Raiders? So let's take it here at 1st and 10 from the Bengals 14-yard line. Here we go. Derek Carr dropping back to pass. No time to throw. Gets he does get it down. Let's go back here. Here we go. Let's watch this one more time right here. Here we go. Derek Carr in the shotgun. Gonna drop back to pass here. Let's see. I mean, it looked like he was real close to getting sacked. Here we go. From the Bengals 14-yard line, dropping back to pass. Pressure coming right up the middle. He has to dink it down because the pressure got there, and that is an incomplete pass. Once again, locked up everything in the end zone, and then that's just one-on-one with the back out of the backfield, the check down route, and the Bengals cover it absolutely beautifully. So here we go. Derek Carr now. From the 14-yard line, they score a touchdown here. Let's see how. A little bit of a gadget play, trick play, just wide open. Here we go. Derek Carr is going to take a one-on-one, and even this ball, a little underthrown. We see the kind of receiver, reach a little bit back towards the ball right here. It is good, though, and Derek Carr just slung the ball where the receiver could go and get it, beat the defender a little bit, and that's going to be a touchdown there for the Raiders. But that was the only touchdown. They only had one little misplay right there, and that's all it had to take for the Bengals to get scored upon. But overall, they came and re-locked them up. That touchdown was in the second quarter. Then they come out of halftime. They force field goals for the rest of the game as well. And then let's end it right here on the game-winning interception. Locking up right here. Once again, down 7, 4th and goal from the 9-yard line. Derek Carr tries to sling it. And once again, this Bengals team, they double covered the receiver right at the front of the goal line right there where Derek Carr was trying to force the ball into, and that's just an easy pick, easy deflection, and that is game time for the Bengals. So Joe Burrow getting it done, absolutely fantastic offensively, and then this defense for this Bengals team locking up in the red zone. Yes, give up a couple big plays here and there, but they're ready to lock up. They get scored upon, ready to re-lock up and not let it get away from them. They keep everything in front of them. They keep the game in check, and for that, this Bengals team is going to be a tough opponent for this Titans team next week. Big time you got to start respecting this Bengals team big time, and we'll see if Vegas respects this team with what they put the spread at tomorrow, folks, because honestly the spread should be -3. Chiefs Titans -3 at home, Bengals +3 for being on the road, and at that point we still don't even know what the heck to take. So Bengals win 26-19, looking good offensively, defensively.